mantras of our Lord Sri Aurobindo. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, it is the call of your soul that brought you here, and also some aspiration or connection with the Divine Mother and myself in past lives. There are many things that have brought it about. A connection in past lives with the Mother and myself, the development of your nature in former births, which made it possible for you to seek the divine bhakti in those lives, bearing its fruits now. Finally, the divine grace. With our love and blessings, is our Lord Sri Aurobindo.
Seigneur, vérité éternelle, permets que nous n'obéissions qu'à toi et que nous vivions selon la vérité. Supreme Lord, eternal truth, let us obey thee alone and live according to truth.
नमस्ते सर्वदेवानां वरदासि हरिप्रिये ॐ त्रैलोक्य पूजिते देवी कमले विष्णुवल्लभे मङ्गलां शोभनां शुद्धां निष्कलां परमां कलां विश्वेश्वरी सुप्रसन्नां सुवदनां करुणानिधिनिजान्तरां
of our Divine Mother, taken from the collective works of our Divine Mother, volume 30, page 80, topic Psychization. Our Divine Mother says Psychization means the change of the lower nature, bringing right vision into the mind, right impulse and feeling into the vital, right moment and habit into the physical, all turn towards the divine, all based on love, adoration, bhakti, finally the vision and the sense of the Divine Mother everywhere, in all as well as in the heart, her force working in the being, faith, consecration, surrender. Our Divine Mother says, the spiritual change is the established descent of the peace, light, knowledge, power, bliss from above, the awareness of the self and the divine, and of a higher cosmic consciousness, and the change of the whole consciousness to that, says our Divine Mother. Next topic, taken from the collective works of our Lord Sri Aurobindo, volume 30, page 356, topic Signs of the Psychic Coming Forward. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, a central love, bhakti, surrender, giving everything, a sight within that sees always clearly what is spiritually right or wrong and automatically rejects the later, a moment of entire consecration and dedication of all in one to the Mother. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says that is one part of the psychic experience. The other is a complete self-giving, absence of any demand, a prominence of the psychic being by which all that is false, wrong, egoistic, contrary to the divine truth, divine will, divine purity and light is shown, falls away, cannot prevail in the nature. With all that, the increase of the psychic qualities, gratitude, obedience, unselfishness, fidelity to the true perception, true impulse that comes from the Divine Mother or leads to the Divine Mother. When this side grows, then the other, the presence, love, joy, beauty can develop and be permanently there, says our Lord Sri Aurobindo. Next topic taken from the collective works of our Lord Sri Aurobindo, Volume 32, page 187, topic Feeling the Divine Mother's Presence Always. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, you have been going more and more into the psychic consciousness deep within you. You have been going more and more into the psychic consciousness deep within you. When one is in the psychic, one begins to feel the presence of the Divine Mother always with one, and this becomes more and more frequent, constant, vivid, and real as the psychic develops its power. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, this presence is felt in different ways by different sadhaks, but it is a true experience of the sadhana. It is what we mean when we say that the sadhak must come to feel always the presence of the Divine Mother in his heart or within him. For, in fact, she is always there. Only her presence is veiled by the ordinary movements of the mind, vital and physical. But when these become quiet and the psychic unveils itself, then one feels the presence of the divine within. Next, words of our Lord Sri Aurobindo, taken from the collective works of our Lord Sri Aurobindo, volume 29, page 307, topic Psychic Transformation. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, the power of concentration in the heart center is to open that center, and by the power of aspiration, love, bhakti, surrender, remove the veil which covers and conceals the soul, and bring forward the soul or the psychic being to govern the life, mind, body, and turn and open them all fully to the divine, removing all that is opposed to that turning and opening. This is what is called in this integral yoga psychic transformation, says our Lord Sri Aurobindo. Next topic, confidence of a child, taken from the collective works of our Divine Mother, volume 14, page 247. Our Divine Mother says, you must remember one thing. You must remember one thing. The dark periods are inevitable. When your psychic is active, you feel a delight without any apparent reason. It continues for some time, and again the same mental or vital reactions come in, and you go back to the darkness. This will continue. Our Divine Mother says the brighter days will become longer and the dark periods will come after longer intervals and for shorter duration till they finally disappear. Till then, you must know that the sun is there behind the clouds and you need not worry. Our Divine Mother says, you must have the confidence of a child. You must have the confidence of a child. A confidence that there is someone who takes care of you and you can entirely depend on him, says our Divine Mother. Next, words of our Divine Mother taken from volume 6, page 6, topic Psychic Leading the Life. Question, sweet mother, how can one know whether the psychic being is in front or not? For this, our Divine Mother says, it is not felt. You don't feel it? I am not speaking of a small child, says our Divine Mother, for it has no means of control and observation. It lacks the capacity of observation. But when one is no longer a baby, one doesn't feel it, one doesn't make a difference. The child nods innocent. And then our Divine Mother says, there is not one of you who will dare to tell me that it makes no difference when the psychic is there. When one feels better within oneself, when one feels better within oneself, when one is full of light, hope, goodwill, generosity, compassion for the world, sees life as a field of action, progress, realization. Doesn't it make a difference from the days when one is bored and grumbling, when everything seems ugly, unpleasant, wicked? When one loves nobody, wants to break everything, gets annoyed, angry, feels ill at ease, without strength, without energy, without joy? That makes a difference, doesn't it? Says our Divine Mother. Next, from the collective works of our Divine Mother, volume 6, page 33, topic Waxing and Waning of the Psychic Contact. Our Divine Mother sheds more light about the psychic contact and says generally one has a series of experiences of identification, very intense at first, which later gradually diminishes, and then one day you find that they have disappeared. Still, you must not be disturbed, for it is a quite common phenomenon. But next time, the second time, the contact is more easily obtained. And then comes a moment which is not very far off when, as soon as one concentrates and aspires, one gets a contact. One may not have the power of keeping it all the time, but can get it all at will. Then, from that moment, things become very easy. When one feels a difficulty, or if there is a problem to be solved, when one wants to make progress, or there is just a depression to conquer, or an obstacle to be overcome, or simply for the joy of identification, for it is an experience that gives a very concrete joy, At the moment of identification, one truly feels a very great joy. Then, at any moment, whatever, one may pause, concentrate for a while, and aspire, and quite naturally the contact is established, and all problems which were to be solved are solved. Simply to concentrate, to sit down and concentrate, or do your work and concentrate to aspire in this way, and the contact is made, so to say, instantaneously. Our Divine Mother says, there comes a time, as I said, when this does not leave you. That is, it is in the depths of the consciousness and supports all that you do. You never lose the contact. Then many things disappear. For instance, depression is one of these things. Discontentment, revolt, fatigue, depression, all these difficulties. Our Divine Mother says, if one makes it a habit to step back, as we say, in one's consciousness, see on the screen of one's psychic consciousness, see all the circumstances, all the events, all the ideas, all the knowledge, everything. At that moment, one sees that and has an altogether guide, a sure guide for everything that one may do. But this is bound to take a long time to come, says our Divine Mother. Our Divine Mother says in page 340 in the same volume about the right inspiration. Our Divine Mother says, when one is perplexed, when one has to make a choice, when one does not know what the right thing to do is, you see, one has to choose among 2 or 3 or 4 possible decisions and doesn't know what is the right one, then one must put oneself as far as possible in contact with one's psychic being and the divine presence in one, present the problem to the psychic consciousness and ask for the true light, true decision, the one most in accordance with the divine will, and try to listen and receive the inspiration. In each case, you see, it is the right attitude, says our Divine Mother.